Pixie Kensington here. I have actually been dealing with like this horrible dysphoria all morning and since around like 7 a.m. And I went to YouTube to like get some, I don't know, like purge that a little bit. Not in this video, but like by watching other videos and just like, I don't know, like getting the vibe that you're not alone. That sort of shit that like everybody does. Well, probably I imagine. Like if you're low enough, you need to know that you're not the only one going through shit. Anyhow, but I found myself watching one type of video, and then it you know how it like kind of grows into something else. And I found myself watching videos about like, is a guy straight or gay? Is a cis guy gay or straight if he's dating a trans person? Like if he's dating a trans male. The trans female was up there too, but I don't actually label myself as trans because, well, I've said that in previous videos. Anyway, but I'm a-binary, and I've actually been like getting to know this really amazing dude. He's totally chill, and he identifies as straight. And there's like this expectancy for me to be offended by that. And it became very clear about that because one of my friends actually like came up to me and was like, well, they didn't come up to me. I messaged them about him, like, just as like, so I've been talking to this dude, and blah blah blah, like nothing like really intense or anything, but like, and they asked me like, so is he gay? I'm like, he identifies as straight. And they're like, aren't you offended by that? Why would I be offended by that? I mean, he understands that I'm a guy. He understands my gender. He respects my gender 100%. Like, he even said himself that it would be kind of cool to call me his boyfriend. Like, if it evolved to that. So, I mean, I'm not offended at all. But, it got me, like, thinking a lot about why people are offended. And it's because, it's obvious. It's because they feel like, by saying that, like, their sexuality is labeled a certain way, that somehow they're, like, shitting on how they identify themselves. But, like, all these things are just words. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. Like, it can affect you emotionally, but, I mean, you gotta kind of, like, disconnect from that shit, because in the end, we really are just, like, grasping at straws, trying to label shit for, like, our own sanity, making sense of shit however the fuck we can, just to make it, like, to make it make sense, to make it kind of, like, easier to grasp things, and we're, like, shitting ourselves, trying to make sure everything is, like, perfectly exact, and it never will be. But, like, my personal opinion of this is that sexuality has nothing to do with gender. You can, because, like, gender has nothing, because gender has nothing to do with your physical body, how can your sexuality, which is related to how you are attracted to physical bodies, be related to gender? You know, like, how does that compute? Personally, my belief, just my belief. But, like, if he identifies as straight, and personally I think that's the correct thing to, like, I just blanked on the fucking word that I just said. Whatever, like, he's straight, and I agree with that, because, physically, he's attracted to me. He is attracted to me. And he's not attracted to male genitalia and the masculine aesthetic. I have an extremely feminine aesthetic. I have humongous fucking hips. I'm not like fat. I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm fat some days because I feel uncomfortable with the distribution of fat, because my fat goes to my ass and my tits and like that stupid teeny tiny little pooch around like your stomach, and it makes me feel like less like a man because of how my fat is distributed. But like, I know if I were a woman, I wouldn't be fat, like in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, so like he's attracted to my body physically and sexually. So obviously his sexuality is geared towards liking women. Like, sex-wise women. Like, I'm gonna, like, try and... Okay, so we'll say female, male is sex, and woman, man is gender. He's attracted to females. I'm a man. I'm a female man. He's good with that. He respects my gender completely, 100%. And he's attracted to females. So it's not a big deal. To me, it's not a big deal at all. And I think that he is correct. If that makes sense. So, yeah, my phone's about to die. I'm going to end this and upload it. So, yeah. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of like, I really out of it. Back spurts and all that shit. Plus the dysphoria is just kind of making my brain turn to goo. So, like, getting out of that. Anyway, bye. Have a awesome days and lives, dudes. May you ride down the banister of life ass splinter free. Peace.